It's me again, Dr. Sleiman. I would like to share with you my shake, the shake that I eat every day. So, the way I make my shake, you need to start with your organic coconut milk. As I said on the card and as listed on the webpage, it's always an unsweetened coconut milk. So if you look at the carb content, it's only 1 gram of carb per 1 cup. So I usually pour 1 cup in here of the unsweetened coconut milk. So we're done with that. Then I personally use fresh organic eggs rather than using protein powder or whey protein, but whatever you wish to use. You can either add 1 tablespoon of whey protein or 1 tablespoon of egg powder that you can buy from Amazon. But I usually buy the organic eggs, and it's safe to eat them raw as long as you wash the outside, because the salmonella is usually on the outside, not on the inside of the egg. Oh, it fell. Sorry, I need to correct that. So the egg is in. Then I'm gonna start adding my healthy fat. My favorite coconut fat is this one. That's my favorite. You can buy any organic one. I like it because I like the flavor of it. So I usually add a good amount, about 1.5 tablespoons. And of course I washed my hands. So we're done with that. Then 1 tablespoon of macadamia oil. Now I remind you that all these products you can find on Amazon or at Whole Foods. 1 tablespoon. We're done with that. I like to add a little bit of MCT oil. Any MCT oil is fine. I like this kind. But you can buy any MCT oil. Then again 1 tablespoon. Now going to the flavoring. You can add any flavor to your shake that has no calories, no sugar, right? I happen to like orange blossom water. Okay, you can find those not on Amazon, but I don't think you're going to like this. This is pretty cultural. This is Lebanese, and I'm Lebanese, so you probably want to add strawberry or any kind of berry flavoring to your shake, but make sure it has 0 calories. Now we come to the meat of the shake, which is avocado. You don't have to buy organic avocado, you can buy any avocados. Usually the shell of the avocado protected from pesticides, so all of them are good. And I scoop the whole thing in. Now I add a little bit of Himalayan salt. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon. You need the salt with the shake. Since you're on a ketogenic diet, you need to supplement with salt. And the sweetener that I use is monk fruit. Yes, it is very expensive. You can buy this for $29 on Amazon, but it will last you for about 4 months. Because look at the amount that I use. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon. And I barely use 1/3 of it. Now we're done. All we have to do is blend the whole thing together. Delicious. The main important thing, as you notice, 70% of the caloric intake that was placed in this cup is fat. 70% is fat. So we use the coconut oil, we use the MCT oil, we use the macadamia oil, we use the fat that is in the egg and the fat that is in the avocado. The only protein source that I added in here is the albumin, which is the egg white. Actually, if you get the powder, it's the albumin, is the protein that is in the egg. So remember, 70% fat, 15% to 20% protein, and very, very minimal amount of carb. The only carb that is in there came from the avocado. This carries about 30 grams of fat. It carries about probably 17 grams of carbohydrates, but 13 of them are fiber, so they don't count. So in the whole thing, we have probably about 60 grams of carbohydrates. That's it. So enjoy it, and this will keep you satiated for 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. This is my first meal of the day. I do intermittent fasting. So what I usually do is I take my first meal at noon and my last meal at 6. Between noon and 6 p.m. I eat anything I want. So this is my first meal. A couple hours I'll have me probably another bite here and there, and then I'll have dinner at home with my wife around 6, 6:30, and that would be it. Salud.